many of you know someone or yourself wants to have a baby? There are 250 babies born every minute in the entire world. That equates to 130 million babies a year. Now, we all hear the backstories from our parents and our mothers about how difficult labor was and how it was hard to bring us into the world and all the trials and tribulations that comes along with delivering a baby. But we never hear about the different options to delivering a baby. We all know the regular surrogacy when someone else carries the baby for you, or the natural birth in the hospital where you push, and we also hear about C-sections. But we don't hear about other alternatives that are safer in comparison to natural births. That will be water immersion, or as is also known as water birth. Water birth / water immersion is the process in which you sit in a warm tub of water along with the assistance of a licensed midwife or an actual obstetrician, and you deliver a baby. Women who choose to have water births or water immersions are said to have less painful and calmer experiences when giving birth in comparison to those who deliver naturally. Naturally is via vaginal, but yet doctors still do not offer, or they deny the patients the choice of water immersions and water birthing when asked. By hospitals and doctors displaying water immersions or birthing allows women to be able to choose the birthing practice that best suits them and that allows for low-risk pregnancy or pregnant women, the comfortability of which they enjoy. Understanding what water immersion and water birthing is gives a better grasp as to why it should be offered more as an option to mothers and mothers-to-be. Water immersion is the process by which you get a birthing pool, and it is filled with warm water to mimic the temperature of the womb in which the baby is encapsulated in, and to versus a conventional bed that you would lay on in a hospital. And according to the American Pregnancy Association, the practice is to allow the baby a smooth transition from the sac to the world, since the water is used to mimic the fluid inside. So basically, the baby would be coming out into water, which it is technically already in, and it won't take its first gasps of breath until we pull the baby out of the water. Since it's still going from water to water, it has yet to taste air or feel air as of that moment. And despite evidence-based claims, water immersion births provide a multitude of benefits to the mother. Submergence into the water allows for a quicker labor process, and also, according to Matters Mothers Hospital, water labor makes it a significant reduction in pain, which in turn makes it to where there is less intervention and drugs needed during the birthing process. During normal birthing processes, you usually have people opt to have epidural or spinal needles go in to reduce the pain, but water birth allows it to where there's such a reduction in pain that it isn't needed, which takes a risk away from the mother. Also, water birth allows you to create a scenery that you want, because you don't have to do water birthing inside of a hospital. So you can create the aura that you would like to give birth in. Not only is water birth beneficial to the mother, but it also brings up ethical issues of doctors and hospitals when they deny women the right to choose the form of delivery, and when they violate their oath by not providing their patients all of the possible solutions to having a healthy delivery. When they withhold this information, that violates the woman's right to choose, which is a violation of her rights, and it is them not properly living by their oath as a doctor. Now, on the opposing side, they may argue that the baby and the mother will experience water embolism. Water embolism is where water enters the bloodstream. And also, you may hear the argument that the umbilical cord will kink and become twisted around the baby's neck, which causes the baby to gasp for air. But those same instances can occur during natural birth. Cords get wrapped around the baby's neck all the time during natural births. So therefore, there aren't any additional risk to it. You actually receive benefits of more relaxation, less intervention, less drugs. There are more alternative and conventional ways of delivering babies. They should be forecasted all over and just as much. Many women, in some cases, prove that women who choose water delivery are just as successful as regular births. Relax, women. Birth does not have to be painful, nor does it have to be full of fear. Ask your OBGYN or your midwife for other options when deciding to deliver your baby.